Hey guys, today I'm going to be telling you my top five cool technology things that are in the Marvel Universe. Let's get into this video. I really hope you enjoy it.
SkillStruct presents.
Tony Stark's arc reactor. So, as we all know, Tony Stark's suits for every single film that he's had his Iron Man suit in is powered by an arc reactor, and obviously in Iron Man 1 he designs an arc reactor from scrap metal, from scrap machinery, and builds his Mark 1 suit and flies out of this cave, battling everyone that he sees. Now, just the arc reactor alone, it could power that tiny little arc reactor could run his life for 50 lifetimes, as we found in the film. But not only that, but that tiny little arc reactor could run probably a small city or a small town. So, like, just to think, it was made out of scrap, and then his Mark II chess piece, before he got his Mark III, which was a custom element, that he put into his arc reactor. That Mark II chess piece was, I think it was 4 times as powerful. So, you know, that technology alone was just mind blowing. Like, it full on sent the Marvel Universe into a new direction just off of the technology that Tony Stark made. I mean, his suits were so far ahead of like any weaponry that was around at the time. Yes, he built weapons and whatever else, but he really outdid himself. I mean, and we found that out with Iron Man 2, where his chess piece got, you know, they found schematics of the chess piece, and redesigned it and made a copy of it, and had it power them whips that were electrically powered, on that exoskeleton. Um, uh, and as we saw there, it can be used for multiple things. It's not just to power his Iron Man suit. Yes, at the time it was to power his Iron Man suit, but it was also used to keep him alive as well. Because as we all know, he had shrapnel close to his heart, so he had an electronic magnet put in, and then it was connected to that to power the electronic magnet and run that to keep all the shrapnel away from his heart. And then in Iron Man 3, in Iron Man 2 as well, we see him create a new element, and that element dwarfed the arc reactor. It was something completely new, and it made the arc reactor, even the big scale one they had in Iron Man 1, look like it was a nothing. Like, the output of it, and we saw that just by the end of Iron Man 2, the amount of power that was in that suit. The laser cannon, where he just spins round and takes out an entire fleet in one hit. It was insane. No, number 4, I would have to say, has got to be. It's not necessarily technology, but it's definitely something cool because it's scientific as well. Well, has got to be the way the Hulk became a thing, because obviously he was genetically engineered. The Hulk was genetically engineered and injected into Bruce, as we know, as a kid. So to see how the Hulk evolved, and then in Endgame to see the Hulk and Bruce as one. So you had the scientific genius of Bruce, but then the broad of the Hulk. That was quite cool. I mean, we never really found out how it happened, but I still think it, like, scientifically, that it was a breakthrough, because before this point you never saw them two cross. At number 3, I think that it's very cool, because of Peter Parker's suit. I know that it was created with Tony Stark's machine, but I still want to mention it. Like, I find that his suit, with the web slingers and stuff like that, like, especially his web slinger technology, like, it was so compact. You know, it wasn't nanotechnology, but it was so compact in his wrist, and he just flicks his wrist and then just fires a web straight out, and the strength of his webs like crazy. Like whatever it's made out of is like really like strong. So you know it can hold together like a building, as we saw in, I believe it was Far From Home. He like held together a entire building, and Tony Stark gets there and seals it shut with his Iron Man suit. But he like, just to think, he's only a kid at this point, so whatever he does later on, it's going to be crazy. Number two, it has got to be Naganda, where we see in Endgame they're trying to remove one of the stones from Vision's head, and they're having to neurologically like break every single connection. You know, their surgery technology was so advanced that they could just do it for a robot, like, and it was just a little cut of each wire. I felt like that was just really cool. Number one is got to be Iron Man's nanotechnology, because it is crazy. Just seeing his suit just form around him, and then have his like guns appear from the back of his suit, just hovering there. You know, it really does show a very cool part of nanotechnology. If it was a real thing, it would be crazy. It's like a scientific breakthrough. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please remember to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know your favourite piece of technology that is in the Marvel Universe.
This is a SkillStruct presentation. If you like what you hear and see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.